Hello, 大家好, I'm Grace. In the previous video, I analyzed the Japanese Mandarin accent, and many people seem to like this type of video and requested that I can make one about English speakers' accents. So here we are. I hope you enjoyed today's video. In this video, I will point out some common features that English speakers have when they speak Mandarin. If you are a native English speaker, identifying these features can help you improve your Chinese pronunciation if you want to sound more native. 那我们现在就开始吧。First, let's listen to two groups of sounds and see if you can tell the difference between them. The first group, p, t, k, z. The second group, b, d, g, z. Okay, so the sounds in Mandarin are in the first group, p, t, k, z. And the other group has the sounds in English, b, d, g, z. The difference between them is that in English, these are voiced sounds, which means when pronouncing them, your vocal cords vibrate. You add your voice to it. However, in Mandarin, these four sounds are unvoiced, so when pronouncing them, our vocal cords don't vibrate. Let's listen to how this one is pronounced differently in English and Mandarin.
Book, book.
不, 不. Did you hear the difference? In book is b, b, book. In 不 is p, p, 不. Of course, when you pronounce these Mandarin consonants with vowels, your vocal cords vibrate because of the vowels. But native English speakers often add too much voice for the Mandarin p, t, k, z. Let's see some examples.
一个不一样的问题。不是怎么去创立一个不一样的问题。不是怎么去创立。大部分的公司会害怕这么多的用户离开。大部分的公司会害怕这么多的用户离开。
你可以比较多的选择，对吧？
选择什么？
如果你可以比较多的选择。
我想要说三个故事。
最好的观众，最好的主人，漂亮的来宾。最好的观众，最好的主人，漂亮的来宾。
In English, these Mandarin sounds 知, 吃, 诗 don't exist, so some native English speakers tend to use similar sounds in English to replace them. For instance, they use 'j' as in the word job to replace 知, or some people pronounce this sound with the right position of the tongue and mouth, but they vibrate their vocal cords too much. In other words, they add too much voice into the 知 sound, like this.
因为我会试着用中文。
那每周
大部分的公司会害怕这么多的用户离开。大部分的公司会害怕这么多的用户离开。
Also, some people might use English 'ch' as in the word child to replace the Mandarin 吃.
Jimmy Fallon 工作是主持人。Jimmy Fallon 工作是主持人。
我们退出了。
Using English sh as in the word show to replace Mandarin 诗.
但是大多数时候，
社会也会变的更强大。社会。
If you want to learn how to pronounce Mandarin 知, 吃, 诗, I've made a video that can help you with that. You can click here or find the link in the description below. Okay, now let's move on to some vowel features in the English Mandarin accent. First, let's listen to some examples and again see whether you can tell the difference.
吐
two,
two, two,
do, do,
do, do,
lu, lu.
Lu, Lu.
The way to pronounce Mandarin and English U are basically the same. For both of them, you need to round your lips and raise the back of your tongue towards the roof of your mouth. But the only difference is that to pronounce the Mandarin U, the tongue is raised more backward than with the English U. Now let's listen to the examples again and you can imitate how to pronounce these sounds.
two, two,
Two, two,
Do, do,
do, do,
lu, lu.
Lu, Lu.
And here are some examples of this feature.
Bonjour ，Bonjour
像我举的地方附近是那个，像我举的地方附近是那个。
英语诶，shoe shoe。
The Mandarin U doesn't exist in English, so this is a hard sound for many native English speakers. They might pronounce this sound close to U or E. The correct way to pronounce the Mandarin U is simply to round your lips when you're pronouncing the E sound. Let's try it. E, and then round your lips, but that your tongue remain in the same position. U. There you go, that is the Mandarin U sound. So if you pronounce the U sound and you don't round your lips enough, it will sound like an E sound.
根据我们的法律课，或者那个俄语。
If you pronounce the U sound but don't push your tongue forward enough, it will sound like an U sound.
习惯于用心，习惯于。
我们有红绿灯。
Besides these consonant and vowel features, a crucial factor that forms foreign accent in Mandarin is how the tones are pronounced. I'm going to talk about them in a future video, so if you don't want to miss it, remember to turn on the notifications. Okay, that's all for today. If there are any other accents you want me to analyze, remember to leave a comment to let me know. 还有，如果你喜欢今天的影片，记得帮我按赞、订阅和分享哦。那我们就下次见喽，拜拜。